Hey guys, and what is likely to cause a firestorm of angry hashtags across the internet? Instagram has announced that they are moving to an algorithm-based timeline. In this video, I'm going to explain what algorithms are, why social networks use them so often now, why people hate them so much, and why in an opinion that I think is going to be quite unpopular, actually kind of like algorithms. So let's rewind back to the Paleolithic era. I'm talking, of course, about the early 2000s when weblogs, or blogs as they became known, were invented. They began this concept of reverse chronology. That is, when you look at the top of the page, you see the newest post first, and then the next newest, and the next newest, and so forth. In the late 2000s, Facebook moved from a strategy where the content was based primarily on looking at people's profiles to the homepage of Facebook being a timeline. But around that time, Facebook switched to a time-shifting algorithm. Now let's step back and say, what is an algorithm? An algorithm is just an artificial intelligence, a sort of programming in a computer that is designed to make decisions. But the term is most often used these days referring to social networks and how social networks have artificial intelligence built in that choose the sort of content you're seeing. So what did that mean for Facebook? Every time to this day that you make a post on Facebook, Facebook looks at the response that people have to your post. That is, when people see your post, do they click on the photo? Do they share the photo? Do they like the photo? And do they comment on the photo? The more of those things that happen per person seeing your post, the higher quality Facebook ranks that post. And the higher quality the post, the more people Facebook will share that post with. So why does Facebook do this? Well, what is Facebook's competitors? Well, of course, it's all websites, but it is also television, it is going outside, it is going to the gym, right? Facebook is competing for chunks of your time. And so what they want to do is maximize what they view as the quality of the experience that you have when you're on their site. And they do so by saying, okay, what are the best posts, the most engaging posts, the posts that people seem to enjoy seeing the most? They'll show them to you because they believe that means you'll have a greater experience, and that means that you're going to keep coming back to Facebook again and again, and you're going to spend more and more time there. That is the dream of Facebook. Now, because Facebook and all social media play such a large role in people's lives, we are very offended by the idea that we might post something and the social media's algorithm decides our post is not good enough for our friends to see. That's annoying to us. And likewise, it's annoying to us if we elect to follow a person on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram now, and those person's posts are not showing up in our timeline. So when Facebook first did this, there was tremendous outrage. Likewise, YouTube followed suit a few years later, and in contrast to the way YouTube used to be, where there was these subscription boxes and you saw every video posted by every person you were subscribed to, YouTube made a highlight system. Similar to Facebook, if a video got enough percentage of people watching the video through, if they liked it enough, if they shared, if they commented, YouTube determined that is a quality video and it wanted to show it to more people. And recently, Twitter did the same thing. You've probably noticed now when you go onto Twitter, it says while you were gone, and it shows you all of the so-called top tweets from people you follow that have been recently posted. Side note, that is a feature you can turn off if you don't like it. And yes, now even Instagram has joined the algorithm bandwagon. Now your natural question is, if people hate this so much, which they do, and you'll see all kinds of angry hashtags about this in the coming days, why do these social networks keep doing it? Well, the fact is, even though emotionally we have this repulsion towards this control, right? This idea that we say we want to see this, and then somehow these artificial intelligence bots are like,
No, we will determine the content you see.
right? It plays to this natural fear we have deep down of the coming robot revolution and says, you know, that revolution might be sooner than you think. The robots are already controlling what's going into your mind when you open your computer or phone. But the reason that the social networks keep doing this is because all the data, despite people saying how much they hate it, all the data shows that engagement levels skyrocket. The usage of the sites go through the roof when algorithms are used. That is, when people are shown top quality posts instead of all the posts they like that social network more, they use it more, they spend more time there, which of course is the goal of that social network. Let me attempt to make the incredibly unpopular argument as to why, generally speaking, I favor algorithms. Now, I'm a YouTuber. I have produced probably 400 videos on YouTube over the years. And if you look back in my older videos, you'll see that before YouTube adopted an algorithm-based method for distributing my videos, I had much higher views than I do now, probably 10 or 20 times more views than I do now. So of course, when the algorithm came, it was very devastating for me as a creator. I do not make my living on YouTube. I make my living giving motivational speeches, but I know many people who used to make a living on YouTube, but because of the algorithm, they were not able to do so anymore because their views went down so much. But here's the thing. It doesn't mean that people are watching YouTube less. It meant that more views were going to the highest quality channels. And yes, that does sound strikingly and perhaps frighteningly capitalistic, right? The rich YouTubers get richer with more views and the poor, sad, small YouTubers can't make it anymore. Yes, I get that. It's true. It's hard. It's very, very competitive now on YouTube. So while you probably don't share this sentiment, for me personally, even though the algorithms have decimated the number of views that I get for my videos on YouTube, knowing that I have to reach a certain quality level in each video that I make in order for anyone to watch it has actually motivated me, has made me think before I make a video, is this video really worthwhile? And when I'm writing the video, it motivates me to put in that sort of extra effort, that extra 1MT, that one more thing, one more time, to make sure that I'm delivering quality content, the stuff that you guys care about, the stuff that you guys expect when you come to my channel and watch a video from me. So I know you probably totally disagree with me on that, and you're welcome to talk about that in the comments and say terrible things about me and my opinions, but I think the next question we ask ourselves is, what about these lone two holdouts, that is Tumblr and Snapchat, which are the only major social networks that are not using an algorithm to time shift content? Not yet. Will they follow suit, and when will it happen? Let me know what you think in the comments.
AMPUTEE